What's up guys, Dormerson here, and we're doing our first video of 2021, bringing back in some magic to the channel. So let's get right into it. We'll go over to our top-down shot so we can get a little bit more in depth. Alright, so we are at our overhead setup desk thing. And we have a deck of cards here, and what we're going to learn today are double lifts. You want to have them as smooth as possible to where they can kind of look like that. So that's a double lift, and then we're also going to be going over breaks. So basically a way to find a card without a spectator knowing, and that's about it. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So first off, when doing a double lift, you want to be really slick about it. It's very hard to pick up if you do it correctly. It's very hard to pick up if you're able to do it correctly. So I've just been turning over 2 cards that entire time. And that's basically the premise of a double lift. What I do is I do a pinky count. You can kind of zoom in here. I do a pinky count. So I count off 2 cards. And then I turn them over. Count off 2 cards, turn over. Card's a different card when you turn over. So that's what's called a pinky count. You're basically counting cards with your pinky. This is a very advanced move. So if you're a beginner, you probably shouldn't do a pinky count because it requires a lot of hand strength. So I wouldn't recommend doing that when you're just starting out. I would recommend just doing, I used to do this a lot. It's just a riffle down the back of the deck. So you riffle all the way up until you get to 2 cards, and then put a break with your pinky. And this is kind of where the breaks come in. So a break is when you're basically holding a place in the deck without the spectator noting. So it's saying, let's say this, so they're looking top down, they can't see anything. Looking straight ahead, they can't see anything. But if you look to the side, either side, you can see a very big gap. So you want to kind of keep that out of view. What this position is probably the best, with your thumb across the left side of the deck and these 4 fingers across the right side, so it kind of masks your pinky going into the deck. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to get the corner of those and then pick them up, turn them over. We can do the same thing, riffle all the way down until you get to 2 cards, pinky break, turn it over. And it's really as simple as that. So what you do, we're gonna go over again, riffle all the way down the back, put your pinky in, grab that corner. Another reason why this pinky is a really good spot is because we're able to grab that corner very easily and turn that card over as fast as possible. And then just like that. So with the pinky count, you're basically going up from the very top of the deck. We'll zoom in again. Going from the very top of the deck and applying pressure onto that corner with your pinky until you get 2 cards. Grab that corner, turn it over. Do the same thing to turn it back over. It's really as simple as that. It's not that hard to learn. It's actually pretty simple, I would think. So if you're wanting, there you go. So if you're wanting to learn how to do that, it's really just that simple. It's not hard at all. And there are many ways to do it. Those are just the 2 main ways that I know how to do it. So it's kind of cool. Now we're going to go into the breaks. Alright, so on to the brakes. Now brakes, they're honestly really simple, just like the double lifts. The two main brakes that I'm going to talk about today are the pinky brake that I talked about in the double lift, and a thumb brake, which kind of looks like this. So in using it during a magic trick, it would kind of go something like this. You want to be really smooth about it, so let's say the spectator picked the 5 of hearts. You want to be really smooth about it. So now I'm actually holding a brake in the deck with my thumb, but from a top-down angle it looks fine, and then from this angle as well. You just don't want to turn it over too much. So right there it looks perfectly fine. And a way to kind of use both brakes together. So let's say you're in this thumb brake, you bring your hand under and put it into a pinky brake, and you have a super easy transition, and you still have that card held in its place. So we're gonna go back to the thumb brake real quick. So for an example of how this can be used, so you have that thumb brake on the card. We're gonna put our thumb on the corner. I'll kind of zoom in here so it's a little bit easier. We put our thumb on the corner of this packet, of the top packet, break it off in half, and then swivel it out into this hand. Now I'll zoom out so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm swiveling it out into this hand, and this is the packet that has their card on top. So you're just gonna slap that right on top. They have no idea that their card's on top. You can really do whatever you want after that, but it's kind of a cool control to get that card up to the top. So we'll do another example. Ace of diamonds. What I do with that is a really easy way to get a break. You just riffle down the deck, or dribble the deck. They'll say stop, turn over the card, turn it back over, and then as you're dribbling the rest of the deck on, you want to start from behind and then dribble in. So it kind of creates this, and so as you're squaring it up, you're able to easily make that break, and that card is still underneath. So you just dribble, clean it up, and it looks really smooth. And now from that, you do the packet with the card on top. And now the card has been controlled up to the top. And you can really do whatever you want after that. It's as simple as that. It's really not that hard. And if you did have some trouble with it, you can go back and rewatch. And if there's anything else that you need me to elaborate on, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see if I can make a video elaborating on what you missed. Now on to the outro. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video, first magic video 2021. If you did want me to elaborate on something, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to make a video elaborating on that one subject that you're talking about. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you gained some value out of this video, and if you want me to keep making these magic videos, likes really help. And if you want to subscribe, I'll have videos like this and many more with camera products, camera videos, vlogging, cinematography, photography, magic, cardistry, all that good stuff stuffed into one channel. So if you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Peace.